fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight off the lot, 300 cash, and the car came with a blunt in it. Lil' mama a thot, and she got ass.
Welcome once again, guys, to episode 2 of the Big and Nice Late Night Show. Today we got a rapper on today, Malik Elijah. Malik, come on in.
There we go, Malik.
What up, man? What up?
It was good, y'all.
Now, how you been?
I'm chilling, bro. Just working. That's about it. Tired as fuck. Trying to balance school and music.
I feel you, man. That sucks, man. School and music at the same time. I feel you.
It's honestly bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now, I do have a question.
Yeah.
We were talking about Maze the Visionary, but you're now Malik Elijah. How did that name change? How did that happen?
Honestly, like, Maze the Visionary was more just a rapper.
Okay.
Malik Elijah, that's my real name. If I want to be a real artist, then I have to give you who I am.
Right.
Which is Malik Elijah. That's the name that my parents gave me. So.
I like you.
I like
You gotta
that
be
too.
the real
Yeah,
person.
I like
that's
that too.
That's the only way, because there's too many phonies in this rap game now.
It's honestly entirely too many. I ain't even really in the game. I already know a lot of fakes.
I'm like, hey, Drake said it the best, man. He can't be in the studio with no fakes, man. Come on, man.
You really can.
Can't, bro.
You can't. Bro.
These boys acting and whatnot. Now, I do have a question. You had a show a couple weeks ago, actually a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
You had a show.
Yeah.
When is your next show? I think people are, they're wondering, man. What is Malik coming out?
I have been getting a couple questions on when my next show. It's just really, I'm working on new music that I can perform, like something that I have solid to perform. But we planning on some stuff. Hopefully, we're trying to get it spring semester. We can do a couple like Bear Brew and all that. So
Yes,
Ooh,
Bear Brew.
At the club.
That would
we
be
popping at the club,
something.
baby. You better be out.
Yeah, trying to do a
that.
couple shows as soon as we wrap up on this little project I'm working on.
Now, little project. What I'm hearing to the grapevines, you got some new stuff going on.
Like a little EP or
Nah, it's a full project.
Full
project. 10 songs. I don't want to say the title yet.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to jinx nothing. You know, I'm working on it though. Just trying to get everything right.
Now you got something for the ladies, the streets, the ladies in the streets. Like what you got here? What you got for the people?
I don't rap. I ain't a street dude, so I can't rap nothing street. Like I know people of the streets. If I want to tell their story, then I'll tell their story through my music. But right now, it's like the vibe I'm on. It's kind of like I would say like futuristic bounce type of dance sound or something like that. Yeah, but it's whatever. Like I try to switch it up through every project I'm doing. So the project that I'm working on now, the next music I make after that is gonna sound completely different. So
I like that. You got it. Hey man, it's all in hand. Now, where are you from? Tell the people where you from. Man.
I'm from PG County, Maryland, Upper Marlboro. Got a couple artists out there right now. JIDK, I know he just came out. He switched his name to IDK. He from my area. He popping out right now. I think he just went on tour with like Joey Badass or something.
Oh, that's dope.
Damn.
Yeah, Maryland pretty popping for music right now. We got a good amount of acts. We just waiting to get noticed. That's about it.
Now, why do you think people aren't really noticing the Maryland rap game? Like, what you thinking?
Maryland people are noticing the Maryland rap game because we got Gold Link. We got Logic.
Say Logic's pretty up there.
Yeah, Logic's up there, but
Gold Link is good.
Yeah, we got Gold Link, we got IDK, we got Chaz French. So we popping out, and then we got trap rappers too. We got Fat Trail, Fat Trail really mostly DMV, but that's kind of like confined as well. Like we got DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So it's like we just claim like mostly all those artists. Like you got your light shows, your Shot Glizzies, all that. So it's a popping area, but we still trying to get that name out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what made you start rapping? Because it just doesn't just fall out the blue.
Honestly, like I don't even know. Like I was playing football at one point, but I don't really even know. Like after I quit football, I was kind of writing a little bit. Like it started like I would say 15, 16. I started writing raps. Like my first rap was written to Jay-Z's Dead President's beat.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the first rap I ever wrote. When I started off, I found out about SoundCloud, and before the original app of SoundCloud, it would have you could record raps. So I would take like 2 speakers from like my office room and I would put them together on the phone, then I would press it and like record like a whole song like that.
Wow.
And then put it out. So that's kind of how I started rapping. Then I started meeting people who share the same passion as me. I started figuring out like recording equipment and all that stuff. So yeah, now I'm just trying to hone it all together for real.
Now, usually a lot of people when they start rapping, they start off in the church. You know what I'm saying? They do like the church choir stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you do anything like that?
Actually, yeah, I'm a singer first. To be honest, I started. I started singing. I would say 3. I was in the choir for a minute. I got out of it. I don't really know why. Like it was always fun. But yeah, I did start in the choir. I'm a church boy, so shout out to my mother.
That's where the voice comes from, man. That's the voice. That's what you really need.
Yeah, man.
Now, you've put out your last piece of work.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about that?
I felt it was more so for me to prove to myself that I could make a project.
Right.
That was more so just for me. And then I took 2 of the songs that I like a lot, and I'm putting out visuals for them. But the real music that I'm putting out, that I'm dropping, is to soon come. So, yeah. But I felt pretty good about it. I was just happy to the fact of the matter is I could make a body of work. But
I feel that, you know, you have something that's your own. You know, people can look at it and say, you know what, I did this. You know, I killed this shit.
Yeah, but now it's more of I'm just trying to find myself, do rebranding, just like figuring out who I am as an artist.
Now, you have on Sip Slow. You got to show the camera Sip
Slow. Sip Slow.
Buy this, man. You guys got to buy this shirt.
Yeah, those coming out on my website real soon. I got one that say Sip Slow. I got one that say Grow. MalikElijah.com for anybody that wants to go get one.
Malik Elijah.
MalikElijah.com. Yeah. I started my independent record label couple months ago. It's titled Critters by the Window.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, Malik, what do you mean by Sip Slow?
Sip Slow, it's a metaphor for patience. But the whole entitled code is Sip Slow, Grow. So the only way to grow is if you with patience. Some people want to rush it. Some people want to take easier routes, but I'd rather just go step by step.
That makes sense, man. You can't rush it. You can't rush the struggle.
You can't rush the process. Even though impatience may come, you can't get out of focus.
Now, this Critics by the Window thing. What does Critics by the Window
I love that name.
Thank you.
I really do.
Critics by the Window, it came from just me like working in the summer, just trying to get better at music, really. I was working in like a little basement. Like I literally just toured. Like my brother used to live in a room in the basement. He got married and stuff. So he moved out. He got his own little crib. He being a man and whatnot. But I'm in the basement. I put like all my recording equipment right in the center, and then there's a window in that basement of the room. And every time I be working throughout the whole night, and all you hear is like crickets. You hear like different deer all in my neighborhood. Okay. So it's Critters by the Window. So every time I'm recording, I hear all these different types of animals. So that's where that came about. I didn't want to say animals by the window. That don't really stick. You feel me? Like I wanted to say what's another word for animals, and I came up with critters. So,
I like that. And this is your whole.
Yeah, this is me. Critters by the Window. That's me. I signed myself. Shout out to Nas.
Now, have you thought about signing any, local rappers from Maryland or anything like that, or are you not on that level yet?
I'm not on that level. It's more so I'm just trying to get myself together.
Promote himself.
Yeah, before I can get anybody together. Like I was just watching a little interview with Kobe yesterday. He was like, "This is your time to be selfish, to be your own animal, and just go hunt. And then when you start getting of age, that's when you start helping out others."
That makes sense.
Facts.
Yeah. I like that. Damn, that Mamba mentality.
Jesus, Mamba mentality. Amen.
Yeah. I'm about to start being like Kobe, watching like shark videos. Just
you been working with Paps at all?
Nah, I ain't been working with Paps. He been on his little movement. I respect it.
Yeah, got it.
I'm doing my own thing. You feel me?
You got your own favorite producer though? You got someone that you've been working well with?
I've been working with his brother Xander.
Yeah.
Yeah, we done a little bit. We
Alex.
got he dope.
He's pretty good. I like his beats, honestly.
Yeah, we collabed on 2 beats on my project so far. We got a song out called Distance. I think that joint hit like 60,000. That's like the most I've ever seen on a song.
Really?
Yeah, so that's doing pretty good.
You got that on SoundCloud?
Yeah, so
yeah.
This record label named Selection. I know there's one producer, I think his name Monty Booker. He said he was playing it on his tour. It's on like this Selection radio and stuff like that. So that's going well. I like how people are receiving it.
Watch out for Distance, people. Hey, it's at 60,000 right now, but it could jump, and it's gonna jump.
That's what I believe. Any song can jump. I don't believe in making hit songs. I just believe in making songs. And then whatever ones people pick, that's how they pick. I'd rather you just love every song.
I like it. I like it. Now, do you have a fan base? Like, who's your fan base?
My fan base is whoever listens to my music. I don't care if you could be 60 years old, 70 years old, shitting in your diaper. You feel me? Like, it's whoever. As long if you resonate with my music, then you a fan, you a supporter.
I like that. I like that way of thinking. Now it's time for the sports trivia. Are you ready for this, man?
Yeah.
You're a rapper, man. You got the sports stuff. You think you handle some sports?
I think so, bro.
Sure.
Alright, I'm not betting with you. To be honest, we're betting against you, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Now, first question: what is professional wrestler John Cena's catchphrase?
You can't see me.
Alright, you got that one.
Yeah.
That's the only little curveball he's getting.
Your man's hit him with the.
Come on, everybody knows that.
Now, question 2: who was the shortest player ever to play in the NBA?
Spell with. Nah, Muggsy Bogues.
Ah,
Yeah.
Half point.
Yo, that's Space.
Half point. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Bro, that's Space
like
Jam.
that
That's Space Jam, bro.
Yeah, Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I do remember watching Space Jam. That used to be the shit.
That joint was lit.
That shit, man. Now, third: who is the only athlete to ever play in the Super Bowl and World Series?
Deion Sanders?
Hey!
I was like, shit, did Bo do it? I was like, I don't think so.
No, yeah.
Nah,
Right. Did he win them both? Did he win them both? Or did he lose them both?
I think he won.
No one knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
either.
for you to know.
Yeah,
You're the sports guy, bro. You get 2 rings? You get 2 rings? That's a big deal or not?
He did. He won with Atlanta, and he won with the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
He played for Atlanta.
Well, hey, well done. Damn, well done.
Yeah, I just actually made a reference to Deion in the record. Yeah.
Showtime?
We ballin'.
Showtime?
We ballin'. Showtime, baby.
Deion is a flexer, bro. He's a flex.
Now, this one, when I was looking this up, I kind of chuckled.
Yeah.
You can juggle. A shuttlecock is used in what sport? It's nonsense.
Is this like an Olympic sport?
Yeah, what is this?
It's not. Actually, no. I don't think I've seen this in the Olympics. So. Take a wild
A
guess.
shuttlecock.
A shuttlecock.
Yeah.
Oh,
He knows. He's seen a couple shuttlecocks, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, this is bull. This is a tough question.
I don't know that one, bro. What sport is that?
Hardly a sport.
Badminton.
Hardly a sport.
Badminton.
Badminton.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know.
I've never watched badminton in my life. I tried playing that joint in PE like 6th grade, but I was trash.
Yeah, it's so hard when you got that little tiny thing. You gotta,
The shuttlecock. That's the shuttlecock.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a shuttlecock.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's called the birdie, but there's another name.
Oh, it's called
for
a birdie.
The shuttlecock's the
Well,
the
of course
cool
they
way
don't
to-
want to say that
Yeah,
to
yeah,
kids.
yeah, birdie.
Like the shuttlecock all day.
I don't know. I didn't come up with it, dude. I'm just a fan of it.
Alright.
Slapping that shuttlecock around.
Chill. Pause.
Muhammad Ali retired from boxing in 1981. What was his career record?
I know it was a winning one. What, did
Take
you?
a wild
Facts.
guess. Did he go undefeated? Did he lose a couple? What do you think?
He lost a couple. But I would say like
No idea.
35 and like 4 maybe.
55 and 5.
Okay.
This man was winning. Like
I ain't know if he did
55,
that. I ain't know if he did that many. I was like,
Yeah, that's a
I thought
ton
he
of
did
fights.
30. Like like back then. I know they do more now. I thought they was He was a monster though.
I'm like they're fighting every couple months. You know?
Man, it was like I'm the greatest fighter in the world.
Yeah, flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee, dude. How could you go wrong with that
Yeah,
mentality?
he's Muhammad Ali.
The greatest.
Now, last question. If you don't get this right, you're crazy. You are.
Right.
How many teams are there in the National Football League? Come on, man.
32.
All right. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
A softball pitch. There you go.
Say, I don't know. I ain't been on my NFL for a little bit. They job messing up.
I'm like, they're being jive turkeys nowadays.
Yeah.
Goddamn Goodell.
Jive turkeys.
Yeah, they need to put my man's Cap back in the league.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just because he's standing for something we believe in. You know.
I heard the Patriots are gonna sign him.
If the Patriots sign him, then that's a team that will do it and not care about the flag behind it.
They won't because you don't want to know why? They're not like the Jets. They take chances, win Super Bowls.
How you feel
Chill
about
out,
that? I
chill
know
out.
that.
Trademark
I know
that.
bro.
Chill
Trademark that.
out, dude.
Take chances, win Super Bowls. Let's go Patriots. Who needs the Jets? Nobody.
Dang, bro, you started beef in the second episode.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man.
Starting base, baby.
You get one touchdown called back. We lose that game.
Oh!
Bro, don't even get me. I'm not even gonna.
And that's the end of sports trivia. It's time for Ice's moments. Ooh, let's see what he has today, people. Let's see what he has today.
I'm excited.
Oh, all right. So, I'm Ice. This is my moment. For the degenerate of the week, it's a tough one last week. Kevin Spacey, well deserved as a degenerate. This week, though, new guy, LiAngelo Ball. Yeah, so he's in China for UCLA, and even though he's got LeVar making him millions of dollars with the Big Baller brand, Lonzo's in the NBA, he needed to steal a pair of sunglasses. God knows why. And from what I heard, I don't know if this is, true. Could serve 10 years in China. Probably not going to happen. Actually, really probably won't happen. But the conviction rate over there is like 99.3%, so fingers crossed for LiAngelo. Those glasses better have been worth it. You know what I mean? And again, my favorite part of this whole show is the beautiful wives, the coaches' wives. Belichick. Now I'm a Jets fan, obviously. Belichick's wife, she won. She beat Todd Bowles in a head-to-head battle, and I gotta say it was well deserved. But not gonna say I'm happy that Patriots member won it. But on to the next one, and AFC East to whittle it down. We've got Sean McDermott, coach for the Buffalo Bills, who is no great-looking guy whatsoever. Old, white hair. I mean, he's decrepit-looking almost. You know what I mean? But he's got a pretty smoke show of a wife. Now, she's going head-to-head against Adam Gase, the Miami Dolphins head coach. He's in Miami. He's got a little color. Doesn't look too bad. A little tan on. Maybe he's got a smoke of a wife. She's blonde. She's cute. They're all 50, though, Keep that in mind as you go along. These girls are like 22 years old. These guys are above 50. Maybe even 60. So I just think they deserve a round of applause for whoever. But those two are going to head-to-head. You need to vote. This is based on you. You decide who's the smoke. I don't decide. I just have my opinion. I have one say. And it wasn't for Belichick, even though she's... Anyway. Adam Gase, Sean McDermott, head-to-head. Let me know what you think. And, again, just to be clear, the degenerate of the week is LiAngelo Ball. Thank you very much.
Thanks again to our guests this week. Make sure you guys like, comment, and share on the video. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Living too fast, dropping the dope in the stash. In Italy, got too foreign hoes, they DM me. Drop the top when it's cold, but you feel the heat. Be real with me, keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek.
Percocet pill on me. I saw my nigga.